Oh, this is so cute. Just be like, guys, do you know what time it is? It's time for Christmas. It's been a while, hey. Couldn't help but notice that you were admiring my wreath here. Yeah, that's the one. Do you like it? Well, guess what? I made it myself. Yeah, that's right. A DIY Christmas wreath that is sustainable and also biodegradable. It's much better than the plastic crap that you can get yourself at Kmart. And you know what? I made it myself. And you can too. Why don't you guys come in and I'll show you guys how to make my wreath. Come on. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I've made my last video. To be honest, I lost motivation. But it's Christmas now, so let's bring the Christmas cheer. I'm gonna create hopefully a couple Christmassy themed videos for you guys over the coming weeks to help you guys out with making your Christmas a little bit more sustainable. But let's just jump straight into today's video. So today's video, I'm gonna try to do a DIY Christmas wreath. I'm gonna completely wing it, just based off what I assume I should be doing. So I've got a few things that we all need, so you can grab these things and follow along with me. So a couple things that you will need will be a metal ring, like this. I've just decided to get some jewelry wire and create my own ring. But if you go into Lincraft or Spotlight, they do have proper metal rings ready to go. They're about $3 or $4, but I thought this would be more value. I can do more things with this than a plain metal ring. And the great thing about this is you can reuse it. So we're going to be using fresh flowers, which makes this wreath a lot more sustainable than the ones that you can typically buy in the shops, which are made out of plastic. Apart from the fact that we're using this metal ring, everything else will be biodegradable. You can chuck it in your compost bin or in your garden waste bin. So to make this ring, I just used a bowl, followed the outline of it to make this ring. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to fill it out with flowers and stuff like that. Apart from that, you're going to need some flowers. I got these ones from Harris Farms. They're a nice reddish native flower. They've kind of closed up because they're a bit thirsty, so I've got them sitting in some water. Apart from that, I've got some bottle brush leaves. I've chosen the newer ones with the light green because I thought that would be a pretty nice contrast. And then apart from that, I've got this asparagus fern looking thing. So I really like how it's quite sparse. I think it'll do a good job filling out, and it's got these little tiny red berries. They're a little bit dried out, but I'm okay with that. So, ooh, there's a spider on me, tiny little spider. That's one thing you guys have to be careful of when collecting fresh flowers from the bush. Little tiny spiders. Let me take this guy out. The bottle brush leaves, these guys, I've got from my front yard. This one I picked up while walking the dog. They've grown to an exorbitant amount, so I'm pretty sure the homeowner who doesn't even manage their front yard won't even notice a few stems missing. But you're welcome to dig through your own backyard or your random streets. If you find like branches on the street, definitely have a look at those. They could be quite useful. I didn't find any this morning. But one thing to keep in mind with these plants is that you kind of want something that's a bit more on the drier side of things, because the wreath will dry out. So you don't want necessarily leaves to be falling all over the place, which can happen with some types of plants. For example, gardenia leaves, or like leaves that look super juicy, like super bright green. After a while they will yellow and some of them will fall off. So with these guys I've chosen, they are good drying plants. Alternatively, you can go out and buy like eucalyptus leaves, or you can head to a florist and ask them for plants that will look nice dried. Generally they tend to be native flowers like wattles, eucalyptus, bottle brush. They will lose majority of their colors, so also keep that in mind. In hindsight, from a beginner's point of view, definitely start with your hardy, woody kind of branches and use them to form your shape. in which then you use your wire to bind them and keep them in place. But don't make them too tightly bounded, because you want little loops and gaps in the metal wire, so that way you can poke your thinner items through, your thinner plants and leaves. I think I like the look of that, so what I might actually do is use this and weave it all together. Just make it a bit longer. I'm going to pull this out a bit. Okay, when you're attaching, so just from this end, just go loosely over. Pick a branch, don't wrap all the branches together, just pick any random branch and twist it up. Don't want to get the leaves in, because the leaves will help hide the metal string. Now just at the end here, the two connecting, I'm just going to tighten it off. And voila. I think down here is a bit too bushy for my liking. Like, if you look at it, it's a bit more down here than up here. So I might just rip one branch off and tuck it up in here. Voila, that looks better, doesn't it, already? Let's see how this goes. And because I guess these are a lot thinner, it'd be easier to slot into the grooves. To be honest, this project is, I don't know, you can just wing it and make it how you like it. You can add more foliage or less foliage depending on your personal preference. And I think the thing about this is, like, because it's so customizable, it's quite fun. You can get your friends and family involved as well, which is always great. If you can't slot certain greenery through, just loosen the metal a little bit, just have a play with it, because it is quite flexible. Yeah, and also feel free to weave in between the twigs, but obviously don't be too rough, otherwise you'll lose all your leaves. Cute. I think that looks good. I don't like this bit because it's so sparse. I'm now going to go in with the reds. I'm just going to chop them off. Chop a couple off and prepare them. I'm going to use the branches as well because it's really nice foliage. So another spider. Now I've done a bundle of these, so it's like 2 little sprigs, and I've used the one wire to connect these two, and I'm gonna place it in the middle like this. And I've just gone out and gotten a bottle brush. I might put that in there too. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Like that, then this, then that. That's kind of cute, right? So I'm gonna weave this one separately. That can go there. I might put it behind, so grab a little bit more wire. Oh, like that. What do you guys think? I think this bit's a bit sparse. Hold it up. It's a bit naked. So I'm just gonna go in with little fillers. Actually, I might go in with these ones. These are a little bit thinner, but there's enough greenery there. So there we have it. That's my wreath there, guys. There we go. What do you guys think? Yeah, so here's all the cut-offs that I've got left. These will go straight to the garden waste bin that we have here. Sometimes I just throw it out in the garden anyway. So let's go hang this little baby up. To hang it up, you can probably find a ribbon or like a random elastic band, which is probably what I'll use. Or alternatively, if you've still got some metal wires, you can just use that to wrap it up and around. Yay! Hi Lily. Okay, let's have a look how this wreath looks. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. In hindsight, I have definitely learned a lot along the way. I think overall that was quite a fun activity, and I've got so many flowers left, so you can definitely make like mini wreaths as like placements. If you don't want to make mini wreaths, you can even just like make little tiny bouquets as placement mats, and rather than using the metal wires, you could use just basic cotton thread or cotton strings, and that will be super cute. So for example, I'll just do one really quickly actually. Just make myself a mini bouquet because why not? Yeah, something super quick and easy like that. Grab an elastic band. I mean, obviously an elastic band isn't as pretty, but elastic bands are reusable. So there you go, a super cute quick table placement that you can make with your leftover plants and veg, or you can just pop them in a floral vase and try and make your own arrangement. But that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I would love to see you guys make your own wreaths and see what they look like. You can use any plants pretty much, but just keep in mind that these will dry out, so preferably more hardy plants will be better because they can last a little bit longer. But I wish you guys the happiest of holidays, and see you guys in the next Christmas video. Bye!